Hello, my name is JP Saxe. I'm here before my show at the Hotel Cafe, and we're going to talk about things.
I've been calling different cities home, looking for the parts of me you didn't get to know.
You know, I feel like it might have been one of the best pieces of foresight I ever had to have the first song I ever put out be called Changed, and the lyric be, "You like to tell me I've changed, like anybody really stays the same," because there was an inevitable follow-up of shit where people are like, nah, I like your old shit better. But that was, I said it from the jump. Shit was going to change. I feel like as an artist, you just got to follow what feels the most enthusiastic to you. And I don't know, shit feels exciting when it feels new. So even if it gets worse, if it feels different, sometimes that's where the creative energy is. And I was just always kind of chasing what I got the most excited about.
I'll take anything over, letting my mind wander. My subconscious is a fucking monster. Smartphone make me dumb, whiskey make me numb, women make me forget what I'm running from. Please don't leave me alone with my thoughts.
You know, when I first got to Los Angeles and started writing songs, I needed to unlearn most of what I had thought I needed to know as a jazz musician. I realized pretty early on that I was a really bad jazz pianist for a jazz pianist, but a really good jazz pianist for a pop songwriter. My first year of sessions was mostly my collaborators telling me to play less notes. So now it's less about how much I can play and more about making the right four choices. Simplification is not it's not less complex, you know. Sometimes like the most musical thing you can do feels like doing very little, but you know, everything's in service of the emotional integrity of a song. Sometimes that's something musically ornate, sometimes that's four chords. It really depends.
I'm trying to be open, not to close off. Stoic is easy, it's hard to be soft.
I feel like they're different art forms. The art form of producing a record and the art form of performing a song are it's different. I mean, going to a studio and thinking, how do I capture the most emotionally accurate version of this song with everything at my disposal in a studio is a different task than how do I sit down at an instrument and play this sincerely. And I think in the studio it's more about it's experimenting, it's trying different things, it's different sonic identities, it's trying the same song on 5 different instruments, it's taking away, it's adding things, and then, you know, but that same song needs to be able to exist picking up a guitar, picking up a piano. Honestly, even singing it at the piano, even singing it a cappella, and then I would take one step further. I would like my songs to even just exist with no melody at all. I would like them to exist as words first. So, and then I guess if the melody doesn't work without the words, that's fine with me. But the words need to work without the melody. This album is more different from my second one than my second one was different from my first. I started this project going in saying I don't want to write any love songs or any heartbreak songs. I said I want to figure out writing about what it means to be myself without who I'm trying to be for someone else. And there was a lot of someone else's to try to be someone for. Society, a partner, a family, past version of myself who had expectations of me. Removing all of that, like who am I without who I'm trying to be for someone else? That was the prompt of this album. So it started with the limitation of no love songs, no heartbreak songs. And then Malay, who produced the album, then challenged me to say, well, if you're going to remove what makes you who you are lyrically, we should remove what makes you who you are musically. So there was also no guitars and no pianos. So first iteration of the album, which is about a year ago now, no love songs, no heartbreak songs, no pianos, no guitars. Now, as the album came together and we tried to look at it honestly and say limitations are important for starting the energy of the creativity, but now that we're looking at these songs, what makes them the most powerful? Let's not be stubborn about those limitations. So then we started adding back in instrumentation, some conceptual love content, but I think starting with that was very different for me and allowed me to really expand. I think the sad songs are the easiest because when we have feelings we do not want, we are constantly analyzing them. because we're trying to analyze ourselves out of them. When we have feelings we do want, joy, love, excitement, we don't get as analytical about them because we're too busy feeling them. I think I take the responsibility as an artist to be as analytical about the emotions I want as I am about the emotions I don't want. Because I don't want my art to just be an exploration of all the things I didn't want to feel. I want it to be an exploration of the things I was grateful to feel too. The album's going to come out this year. And I'm going to put it out in some new ways too. I'm trying to remove every expectation I've ever had of how things are supposed to be and just prioritize being as expressive as possible and just give people who've fucked with my music for a long time as much to hold on to as I can, because my life is cool because people give a shit about my song. So I want to respect and appreciate that and just give people as much of the music as I can. By the way, hey, my name is JP Saxe, and you've just been buzzed.
If the world was ending, you'd come over, right? You'd come over and you'd stay the night. Would you love me for the hell of it? All our fears would be irrelevant. If the world was ending, you'd come over, right? The sky'd be falling while I